Here we are today in LA, the land of the magical billboards. The billboards which are symbolic of the system and evinced most efficaciously. I don't know why, I just had to show you guys this billboard and the juxtaposition of the clouds. And there's the sun peeking through the low-hanging clouds. If you can see, if you notice, I don't know if we thought the clouds were more high-hanging just because we were kids and we were shorter and we had a few more feet to get up to the sky. But regardless, it's a beautiful, slightly cloudy Sunday in Hollywood, and I love it. I love when we get clouds out here because I see so many dimensions up in the sky, just so many different shapes. And I actually saw a right-angled cloud the other day that looked like a building. Like, it just looked like a building had sprung up. If you were looking across the horizon, you would think a building had sprung up. And it was so weird because I just was reminded all of a sudden of Foshan. Remember that cloud city that sprung up in China and Foshan? Scariest movie ever, did a great video about it. But regardless, you can see this guy's here is evincing the one-eye symbolism. I don't know which artist this is, but probably some co-opted artist that they want to make gangsta who isn't or wasn't gangsta, and most black people aren't gangstas, but that's what they want to do to black people. Once they got too much power in the rapper industry, they had the meeting that decided that they would make all black musicians badass and gangsta, when most of them are not. But again, that's the sensationalistic drama that our society thrives on. So that's my 2 cents worth. Anyway, so what is the point of this morning's video? This morning, I wanted to address a thought that I had the other day that is probably not the most original thought in the world, but I thought it was kind of interesting. So, I'm rewatching Lost again for whatever reason. I watched the whole season in 2010 and made it just in time for the season finale to watch on TV, which in my mind was fairly disappointing. Where they all were and what it was all about, I didn't really care for it. But that's a whole other ball of wax as to why I did not care for the ending of Lost. But I still liked it as a show. Like, I liked the build-up as a show, and the drama, and the mystery. And long story short, I just thought it would be more of a conspiratorial thing rather than a, well, okay, I'm going to give away a spoiler if you haven't seen Lost, rather than a, well, we're already dead kind of thing. Because who cares? If you're already dead, then none of it matters. None of the details matter. There's no mystery to it because you're dead. Anything can happen in that world. Woo, wow. Look, it's it's a cute little dog. Oh my God, I love those kinds of dogs. White, what is it, a white lab? Oh my God, I love that. So anyway, woo, it just got sunny. But anyway, so what was my point? Oh yeah, so, but I noticed when I was watching Lost, the 3 languages that I gravitate most towards are Spanish, of course, Korean, and Arabic. And it's not so much just because of Lost. It's just because when I listen to those languages, for whatever reason, I feel like I used to speak them. And they feel very, very close to me. But I had this thought, because I thought, well, if you believe in reincarnation, and you've had multiple countless lives, and in the end, maybe we've all been each other, then maybe it's not just, maybe reincarnation is not quite the way we think of it on the same timeline we think of it. The way I think of it is this: it's not sequential lives where, oh, you know, because I think I was a Vietnam soldier in my last life, and I think I was black. That's just how I feel. But everybody talks about lives being sequential. But I'm starting to think that all of our reincarnated lives, a lot of them are parallel. Like, because what is time anyway, right? And I kind of feel like maybe the ones that I gravitate towards, or the ones we remember most, are the ones that are the parallel universe closest to us. So they're all going on simultaneously, whether they happen in the 13th century or now, they're all happening simultaneously. But the ones we remember the most are the ones that are the closest parallel universe over. In other words, the one that's 9 feet. My Korean reality is 9 feet over, my Spanish reality is 10 feet over, and my Arabic reality or Middle Eastern reality is 11 feet over. Anyway, I just had that thought, just a thought on a Sunday morning. There's your church sermon, baby. All right, peace out.